Hello again, everybody. Boyd back with TrekWorks. Well, here's the Enterprise NX-01. It looks like it's just about ready to take off, huh? I've got it mounted on the rod now, and it's sitting upright for the first time, and I've got everything finished up as far as all the detail work. You can see there we got the deflector dish in. We showed you that before, but you can see that I've got all those little gold trim pieces on it around here and there, and all of our light leaks, pretty much 99% of them are all taken care of. And we've got the surface painted with another coat of clear, so it's ready to go for the decals. On the next video I'll show you these are the decals from A Creation, and there's a lot of them. In the next video I'll start doing those this weekend, and we'll take you through some of that. I really appreciate the comments you guys made too on the paintwork on this. I did do a lot of work to try to get that nice and smooth and everything, to try to make sure that we wouldn't have any problems with those decals going on. The smooth surface should help us getting any bubbles or wrinkles on that. Here you can see I did some detail painting around the engine nacelles, that gold ring and that little black area on each one, and that turned out good. Something here I did at the back, I'll show you real quick. This is a little detail part that goes in, I think that's a docking bay or docking port or something, but behind the crystal there. And I've got some fiber optic in there. I'll turn the lights down here in just a second and show you how that turned out. That looks really cool in the dark. And then there's our little tower. You can see that. Really happy with how that turned out too. So everything looks really good. Really like the model. It's going to be cool as heck with all those decals on it, and that's really going to make it stand out. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do any weathering on it or not. If I do, it's going to be very, very minimal. I may just do a little bit here at the leading edges and maybe a little bit of shading on it here and there, but I'm going to keep that minimum. I don't think this model looks good all dirtied up, and especially after you're going to do all that work on those decals and get those Aztecs on there, it'd be a shame to start covering them up. But let me come back here in just a second. We'll turn the lights down and we'll have a look around and make sure all our light leaks are down and show you those fiber optics and how they look in the low light. Alright everybody, well here's another shot of the model in low light again, and I'm just doing this to take you around and show you that we've got most of these light leaks taken care of, and all of the little panels are in place now that weren't on there before in the last shot in the low light. So I know it's starting to get a little bit repetitive, but I just love looking at this thing. And so anyway, you can see that we've got our little tower there lit up really good, and let me take you around the back side here. You can now see that those fiber optics are coming through right here. I do see that I've got a real tiny light leak just below that on that seam that'll be taken care of. I don't have the crystal clear in these windows yet, and that'll be done at the very, very end after I finish everything up. But everything is looking good on the lighting. I think it all looks nice and even. So that's coming out pretty good. Let me turn the lights completely out here, and we'll see that deflector dish, you can look at it straight from the front and you see it's lit up nice and blue, but it's not blindingly bright, so it's not, you know, knocking out the camera or anything like that. I think that's just right, and it's allowing those fiber optics there behind it to come through nice and clear. So that worked out good. And same thing on the bottom here, all of our lights are nice and bright. I'm still really happy that worked out with just putting that LED tape just on the top side like that, and it lit up both the top and the bottom. No need to put a gigantic amount of lights inside there. Somebody suggested to me on one of my YouTube videos that you should put a big old coil of LED tape inside of that, and I thought that might not be too good of an idea, because if that strip fails anywhere or anything, that whole strip is going to go out and you'd lose all that lighting that you put in there. So I didn't think that was that good of an idea, and I explained to them that that's why I did the individual strips in there with power running to each one. If I lose one, just one little section of lights might go out, and we could use our imagination again and say, well, that area is uninhabited right now. But yeah, if you had all that power gone, you'd lose the whole thing. Not good. So there you can see the fiber optics coming through at the back, right by the crystal there, and that looks really, really cool. And the impulse engines, like I mentioned, they do show up pretty decent in low light all the way across, and I like that look with the kind of the hot spot in the center there, and then the orange color, which is different than you see on a lot of these. They usually do them in blue, so I just thought that'd be different. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it here. Let me get the light back on. And again, we'll do these A Creation decals. I'll be out here Saturday morning starting to work on that, and I'll have a video up probably Saturday night that'll show the progress we're making and what I've been doing and how it works and everything like that. It's pretty straightforward. I'm sure a lot of you put decals on before, but I'll be using some of my decal bonder and doing little sections at a time, letting them settle down, and then working on a little bit more. So also I'll be looking around, maybe asking around at the forums. I see that on the instructions here they show you where a lot of the big ones go, but not a lot of where these little small little detail ones go. I have to do some research on that, maybe ask around at the forums. I know people over there probably know about that, and they're always willing to help out. So great place to hang out. Again, www.scifimodelaction.com. Come and check us out if you want to find out some really cool stuff about building sci-fi models, and meeting some really friendly people that are involved in this hobby that enjoy sharing their info and sharing our builds. So hopefully we'll see you over there. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up here. I'll be back, like I said, Saturday, and until I see you guys then, take care out there and happy modeling, everyone.